time, Vic.
Understand there's a narrow launch window.
Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
Working on it.
And when it's done,
He'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report by tomorrow morning.
I've got some work I need to do. So you've got the rest of the night to yourself. Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We're nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't...
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true?
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
When you are exposed, throwing soldiers from roof.
Meet my student. We have much to discuss. We are close, Altair. Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The Peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then.
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams. Like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
and rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced then to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
What's he running from?
You can use stealth kills to create a distraction by coming.
So it's true then. Robert de Sable is in Jerusalem.
I've seen the Knights myself.
Only misfortune follows that man. If he's here, it's because he intends ill. I won't give him the chance to act.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly, you are not the man I once knew.
My work has taught me many things, revealed secrets to me. But there are still pieces of this puzzle I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and Saracens working together?
They are none of these things, but something else. Templars.
The Templars are a part of the Crusader army.
Or so they'd like King Richard to believe. No, their only allegiance is to Robert de Sable and some mad idea that they will stop the war.
You spin a strange tale.
You have no idea, Malik. But tell me where they've been seen. I should be after him before he slips away.
3 places I can say for certain. West of here, near both a guard tower and a hospital. And to the southwest, at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. See what you can learn. I will do the same.
I'll be quick as I can.
Stay safe, my friend.
South comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Kızlar dar ağacına mı?
Have mercy on your soul.
Another minute and they would have made off.
What? Who's done this? Tell me! Show yourself! What happened here? Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing this? Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Stop! Come no further. Stop! Help! I need help! Please, anyone! İstediğimizi yaparız, tamam mı? Away with you! He's going to hurt himself. When he does, I won't help him. Turn back now! I've done nothing wrong! Why are you doing this? İstediğimizi yaparız, tamam mı? İstediğimizi yaparız, tamam mı? Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. İstediğimizi yaparız, tamam mı? Stop this, please! You're hurting me! Kime oynamak istiyorsun? Yes, anyone! Gel buraya! Belki farkında değil. Hala bu
Thank you, my lord. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that you hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
He's just infidel! I'll take you down! Get out of the way! I'll catch you! Faster, faster!
When will he stop acting like a fool?
Please, sir, have any money? No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. What's wrong with him?
Take the map I've given you and see that the guards are placed accordingly. We'll be safe enough during the procession. It's the burial that worries me. Easy for our enemies to hide amongst the crowd.
If you're so concerned, why not post your own men? Search the site yourselves.
Our presence here has caused enough chaos. I can only imagine how the people would react, seeing Crusader soldiers marching across their holy ground.
Then perhaps you should not attend at all.
He was our friend and brother, and we will honor him as he passes from this world. You insult me by suggesting otherwise.
I'll post the men. I don't want trouble either.
Then stop trying to make it, and do as you've been asked.
strange. I've never seen someone do that before.
Safety and peace, Master. Have you seen all the vile Templars in town? I have been ordered to kill as many as I can before the burial of your latest victim, Majd Udin. I am sure if it were your mission, it would be done in no time. I have learned much while looking for those Templars. I will share valuable information with you when you get back.
I knew that. She gave me quite scared. That hurt!
You can't escape!
Please!
Ala Rislik! Move now or be trampled!
Gel buraya. Dış kaçıyor. Durdurun. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Geber kafir!
You can't escape! You'll never get away!
توقف عن الجري لن يهرب انه ينهك نفسه اقبضوا عليه
Kaçmasına izin vermeyin!
Stop! You must not trespass here.
Someone tell me why he's doing that?
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Burada! Bu tarafta!
هنا.
Good to see you, brother. I trust you're here for the funeral. Or for Robert, rather. I've kept my eyes and ears open, but I've nothing to report. Things are quiet here. Perhaps Tariq has seen or heard something you can use. He's stationed not far from here. Go to him. See what knowledge he has.
I need food. I'm so hungry.
يا لهم.
Money, I beg of you.
هل تريد حول شيء ما؟ أيها الشباب، لن تفلت مني. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? أنا أراه. لقد عفت. أنت تفلح بالاختبار. Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
That hurts! Stop it, please!
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası... Leave now! Yeah! Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Temahhal.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? سوف تموت هنا. Gel buraya. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Seni gören kafalı bile yener. You will not get away from me!
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Over here! I will kill him! Look out! You're mine! All right, Taxi. Get rid of it. I won't give up so easily! You have no business here! He's over here! You can't escape! Over here! You are not supposed to be here! You'll never get away! Lan Orada işimiz bitmiş. لقد تلاش الشك أنا صنعت عليه. Leave now. Gözünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek. Yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Ver! Arabaların içine karıştı. Gözünüzü dört açın. Kimsenin sizi kandırmasına izin vermeyin.
You shouldn't be here. Be gone. Infidels! You will die here!
Gözünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek.
That's him! There!
Gebertin! Kaçmasına izin vermeyin.
توقف عن الجري اهرب Don't move him!
Bu taraftan. Kaybetmeyin onu.
أنت تتبع طريق الضلال
I will end your life!
هل يكن ذلك؟
You know it to run!
Down, infidels!
Yeah,
I'll get you!
But I've heard the whispers. Is it true? Crusader knights in Jerusalem?
It is.
And?
Different from the others. Finely dressed and bearing expensive gifts.
We should relieve them of this burden.
They've made camp near David's citadel, close to the cemetery.
To attend a funeral?
So it seems.
Then let us visit their camp while they pay their respects.
İstediğimizi yaparız, tamam mı? Help! I need help! Please, anyone!
Now why is he doing that?
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Please, I've done nothing wrong! Kime bu öğrenmek istiyorsun?
Come back here! Step aside!
Beni yenemeyecek. Beni yenemeyecek.
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Who could have done such a thing?
Oh, terrible.
Poor souls.
Nereye kayboldun? Kemer kafir gördün.
لا يرن اقبضوا علي اقبضوا علي
Kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Kaçmasına izin vermeyin.
إنه يهرب إلى طريق الخروج يا رجع أنت تتبع طريق المحارب
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
You must not trespass here.
Tell me.
God almighty. Something murder.
There's a murderer loose.
Come no further.
How did this happen?
Goodness, what happened here?
Who did this? Geber kafir! Burada! Bu tarafta! Başkasına izin vermeyin!
God is on my side.
Coin. All I ask is worth my family. Please, sir, have any money?
He should have watched where he was going.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please. I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. No, you don't understand. I have Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. Please, sir, have any money? No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
He's going to hurt must be out of his mind when
My
he does.
family's
I won't
sick
help
and
him.
dying. Could you spare a few coins? I need food.
Is there a reason for him to do that?
Do I look like a merchant?
You don't say that. I have
So
nothing.
go away.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
What is it that you want? Horrible. You are not allowed to be here.
It's forbidden for you to
We
be
have
here.
drawn lines across the land, spilled the blood of those we once called
My
friends.
family's sick and dying.
We have all
Could you spare
suffered
a few
because of
coins,
this.
food?
But
I'm
now,
so hungry.
now we
Just a
are
little
offered
money,
a
I
chance
beg
at
of you.
redemption. A chance to be given. God curse the one who's done this. Where are you?
I've been chased by...
I know now why I joined our clan. Just to be in your presence is a gift from God. This is what I have learned about Robert's men. They are well prepared for battle. To fight them all at once would be unwise. Better to let them chase you for a while before striking back. But it is disrespectful for me to tell a master how he should behave in combat. Forgive me, master.
Take yourself from my sight. For too long we have drawn lines across the land, spilled those we once called friends. We have all suffered because of this. Peace, God has often spoke of, never acted upon. But today is different. Crusader knights walk the streets of Jerusalem, and not in occupation. There is no evil in their hearts. And so we must seize this opportunity. Begin a dialogue, make amends. Together, we might finally bring truth to the ever-ephemeral promise of peace. Peace, often spoke of, never acted upon. But today is different. Crusader knights walk the streets of Jerusalem, and not in occupation. There is no evil in their hearts. And so we must seize this opportunity. Begin a dialogue, make amends. Together, we might finally bring truth to the ever-ephemeral promise of peace.
You don't understand. I have nothing.
We must be strong, we must be brave, and we must find the courage to face those we once called our enemies and now instead call them friends. The Crusaders come to Jerusalem, bringing with them an opportunity to end the fighting, to stop the war. That we may stand as one, we must not turn them away.
How dare you! I'll teach you to take a fight!
You speak of peace, but your words are hollow.
No, I speak the truth. Why would you say other?
You're a Templar.
So I am.
Then you are also a liar and a fraud, just like your master. Where is he? What does he intend?
It's peace he seeks, I swear it. And the proof is in his actions. A Christian at a Muslim's funeral. We want an end to all of this.
Only because it serves your needs.
But this is a noble thing we want. The land will be united beneath our banner.
United through force. You'd enslave us all.
It is for the best.
No, it's not. And so long as my brothers and I breathe, you will not succeed.
Altair, my friend, you must help me. Malik has tasked me with killing several archers posted in the region, so that our brothers might move around more easily. Normally, it wouldn't be a problem, but this funeral has everyone on edge. The city guard has dispatched its best men to keep the peace, and I simply don't have the skill to remove them. I'd ask 2 favors of you then. First, to kill the bowmen, and second, do not tell Malik of my failure. In exchange, I'll see what I can learn of Robert's plans.
There is no reason for doing that.
Stop him!
Who did this?
Stop this man!
What is he doing?
Kill him!
You must help me deal with the archers, or there's no telling what Malik will do to me.
Pis hırsız! Gebereceksin!
لص حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك لص حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
What have I done wrong? Tell me, please.
لص حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك
That hurts! Stop it, please!
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing. My family is dying.
You will not get away from me!
You must help me deal with the archers, or there's no telling what Malik will do to me.
When will he stop acting like a fool?
I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
Pis hırsız! Gebereceksin! Yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
I'm forever grateful for your aid. Malik would never have forgiven me. Here's what I've learned. For a man such as myself, a direct assault in the cemetery would be impossible. There's simply too many guards. Instead, I'd look to blend in with the scholars who are sure to be in attendance. It may not be the most direct approach, but it's certainly safer.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Help me!
Beni yenemeyeceksin.
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Hello, friend. If you need help, you know where to find me.
There is no reason for doing that. What is that man thinking?
Stop! You must not trespass here.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
That hurts! Stop, please! Won't anyone help me?
موت أيها اللص!
Stop it, please! You're hurting me!
لص حقير!
Stop it!
ذلك سوف تموت هنا!
Waste no time.
Come along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Get him! You've chosen the wrong side! What do you think? Where did we come from? Time to die! Do not let them pass! You can't hide forever.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. Please, sir, have any money? My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? I beg of you, just a few coins, please. No, you don't understand. I have nothing. So what? Just a few coins, please. Has he lost his
He's
mind?
going to cause trouble.
What that man doing? My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? I need food. And so
Have any of you seen him? تعالوا بسرعة! تدعوا يا ابنك! فضائيين تحركوا! تحركوا! خارجوا! أين أيها المرتد؟
أنت تطلق.
لا نستطيع العثور عليه في أي مكان.
Come back now. Are you a friend of mine? No? Look at the wings.
Geber kafir! Geber kafir! Kime bu?
Someone tell me why he's doing that?
my family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? Can't you spare something?
How about you turn around and go away?
No, please don't leave.
He's going
Just
to
a
hurt
few
us.
coins, please.
When he-
Just a little money, I beg of you. No, you don't.
Benden bir daha kaçamayacaksın.
I've never seen someone do that before.
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
There is no reason for doing that.
Excellent timing, Altair. I found something you'll find quite useful. Orders for Robert's guards. This map I've made will show you where he intends to station them. Put it to good use.
Don't tell me why he's doing that, Siju.
Please, sir, have any money?
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride, suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade! A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness! We must resist! We must fight them in any way!
You've the scent of success about you, brother.
I've learned much about our enemy.
Share your knowledge then. Let us see what can be done with it.
Robert and his Templars walk the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd-ud-Din. They'll attend his funeral, which means so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
Peace?
I told you. The others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what Al-Mualim told me.
So what is your plan?
I'll attend the funeral and confront Robert.
The sooner the better. Fortune favor your blade, brother.
Malik, before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
I've been a fool.
Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud. You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik.
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
I stand before you, give a warning. Should Richard take us up, there will be no stopping him.
نحن نعرف شكله لن يخدعنا أبدا. إذا رأيتموه لا تدعوه.
I'll get you!
Such a strange man. Come no further.
We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majd ad-Din. Taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise. As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today, for it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him!
Bring him forward, that God's justice might be done!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Fikri döneceğim, ederim. Geber, ne yapıyorsun? Fikri döneceğim, kaybetmeyin onu! Kaçın, kaybetmeyin onu! Fikri döneceğim, ederim. Seni gözün kapalı Gel buraya.
Aslında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin.
Gel buraya.
Belki farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin.
Kaçman fayda etmez. Gel durdurun onu. Kaybetmeyin onu.
Over here!
Gel buraya.
He's firing himself! Get him!
Kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Kaçman fayda
I would see your eyes before you die.
I sense you expected someone else.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity to reclaim what has been stolen, to turn your victories to our advantage.
Al-Mualim still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Asa to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the Assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the Assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You were not my target. I will not take your life. You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll see. Was a trap.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mualim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict. Men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.